Hey YouTube, how's it going? Well, one of the things that I get to enjoy is the fact that I don't watch television. And generally speaking, that's a good thing. However, the downside of it is that in spite of the fact that the internet is loaded with tons and tons and tons of news and information, I still find myself kind of out of the loop a lot of times because
We interrupt this drivel to bring you something you'll actually want to hear. Hello all, it's Wednesday, November the 2nd. A new episode of Points of View starring Bob is in production and should be ready for the boob to upload within the next 2 days. In other news, once again the boob has fallen behind in answering questions, and therefore a new episode of Ask TFC is also in production, complete with the boob giving typical TFC answers. There are 2 new subscribers, Keith87630 and Shiny Rumbler24. Welcome and thank you very much for subscribing. The dirty word of the day, moist. We now return you to the walking mammary gland himself, the boob. I'm off to a late afternoon tea.
Frankly, it's a lot easier to sit down and watch an hour's worth of local and national news than it is to hunt stuff down on the internet to see what's current and what's going on. So because of that, it's no surprise that this Occupy Oakland thing that's going on is something that I only just found out about yesterday. Now, how's that for being behind the times? But anyway, apparently what it's all about is the whole 99% versus the 1% thing. The 1% being the 1% of corporations and individuals that pretty much have most of the money and power and so on that goes with that money. And beyond that, I'm not entirely sure what the deal is, what's going on. So I'm asking you guys, what do you know about it? Who's right? And anyway, beyond that, in regard to my ever popular financial situation, I have decided that I'm going to try taking on something that was suggested by somebody in the comments recently. I'm sorry I don't remember your name right now, but the idea was to go into the t-shirt selling thing. I know a lot of YouTube partners have done that and had varying degrees of success, so I'm going to give it a shot. So far I know about 2 sites that do this, and one of them is Spreadshirt.com and the other one is Cafe Press. And I would like some input as to which one is the better one to go with, and any suggestions or advice to go with that for how to proceed, how to best to do things. And then of course there is t-shirt captions or text or whatever to put on the t-shirts. I've already figured out one which is kind of probably, in my opinion, I think a little bit on the lame side, but it's all I could think of, and that is chefs do it in the kitchen.
Chefs do it in the kitchen? Really? You'd think that even the boob could do better than that?
Beyond that, I don't know. I haven't got a clue. To be perfectly honest, I don't consider myself to be very good at coming up with that sort of thing. So I'm going to throw it open to suggestions from you all. I'm sure that you all have a whole lot more brilliant ideas than I do. All I ask is that whatever it is family friendly. Anyway, other than that, I'm working on episode 116 of my Minecraft adventure, which should be up later tonight. And episode 3, I think it is, of the Canopy Carnage series, which will be up tomorrow morning. And so on. Other than that, I've been very busily working on updating some blogs and getting more content out there for AdSense to appear next to and so on. And we'll see what's going on. In the meantime, I will close by saying that if you feel like donating, tinfoilchef.com/donate. Any amount is appreciated. Thank you very much. Take it easy. I'm out of here.
Mr. Tinfoil Chef.